Hey, my name is Abby. Today, we're going to talk about how we can use emotional storytelling in advertising. Did you know that you're not just buying a phone when you get an Apple product? You're actually buying a feeling and a story. Haven't you noticed that Apple's marketing make us feel like we're missing out if we don't have the latest iPhone or the latest watch? It's because Apple doesn't just sell the product by itself, they sell emotions. You must be wondering how they're able to do that. Well, they do it by telling us stories. Stories that make us feel like the hero. And every good hero needs a guide, right? And that's exactly where Apple steps in. Do you remember the Shot on iPhone Macro Challenge campaign, which was launched in April 2022? It was basically ordinary people capturing extraordinary photos. Here are some examples of the extraordinary pictures people took just by using their phones, which was the iPhone 13 Pro and the iPhone 13 Pro Max, which has a new feature. The trick here is that it wasn't just about showing off a camera. Apple was saying, you can be a photographer, we've got the tool to help you tell your story. It was also as simple as saying, just one iPhone, that's all you need to capture a magical moment. And then, there was a second campaign called Dear Apple in the same year in September 2022 that advertises for the Apple Watch. This ad wasn't just an ad, it was a love letter written by people who use the watch. People shared their real-life experiences, their real emotions, and how the watch saved their lives. Apple wasn't selling a watch, they were selling a life-saving hero, and that's what made the campaign different from every other one. But how does Apple get it right every single time? When we watch their ads, we always feel something warm inside our hearts. It just unlocks a different kind of connection to the brand. It's because they use something that you might not expect, which is neuromarketing. They study our brain with fMRI, EEG, eye tracking, and even A/B testing. They know exactly what gets our hearts racing and our brains buzzing. They track every blink, every gaze. It's just like they know what we're thinking about before we do. Creepy? Maybe a little. Genius? Absolutely. Now, let's talk numbers. How do they know their stories are working? Well, it's all about metrics. Metrics such as click-through rates, conversion rates, and time on page. If you can't look away, if you're clicking, if you're engaging, it means their emotional storytelling is working. So next time you watch an Apple ad, remember, you're not just seeing a watch or a phone, you're seeing yourself, you're the hero. See you next time on a new interesting topic.